All right, Emma, we always talk about affiliate marketing, but I think a lot of people just, they stick to one main thing, don't they? And the thing is, well, it's just really not a long-term play, is it? You've got to diversify those income streams, absolutely critical, especially in today's market.
Yeah, I totally get that, James. Like, it feels safer, right? Just focusing on one program or one niche you really know. But then again, you're so vulnerable, aren't you? I guess, why is it so important, like right now, to really branch out? What's changed, or what have people maybe not quite, well, grasped yet?
Spot on. It's about resilience, isn't it? Look, relying solely on, say, Amazon Associates, fantastic program, but what happens if they cut commission rates, which we've seen happen before, haven't we? Or they change their terms? Suddenly, your entire business, your income, it's just crippled. Diversification, it's like having multiple pillars holding up your roof. One pillar might wobble, but the whole structure doesn't collapse, does it? It's about stability, growth, and frankly, just less stress. It absolutely helps future-proof your efforts. It's not just about earning more, it's about not losing everything.
Okay, that makes a ton of sense, like completely. So if someone's mostly focused on, say, physical products, what other kinds of avenues should they really be looking at? Because I feel like a lot of folks, they go for the obvious ones and then they're stuck. What are some of the less talked about but really solid options out there for diversifying?
Excellent question, Emma. Right, so beyond the physical products, which are great, absolutely, but you've got digital products. Think software as a service or SaaS. Courses, ebooks, subscriptions. These often have higher commission rates and recurring commissions too, which is just brilliant for stability. Then there are high-ticket items, things like luxury travel, expensive electronics, even some B2B services. The commission percentage might be smaller, but the actual payout per sale is substantially larger, you see. Also, don't forget services, things like web hosting, VPNs, design tools, even specific coaching programs. There's just so much out there beyond, just a kitchen gadget, isn't there? It really is about expanding your horizon, like truly looking at what else your audience might actually need or want.
So, once you've identified these new avenues, the next logical step, isn't it, is to figure out how to weave them into your content without it sounding like a sales pitch every single second. That's the key, really. How do you integrate these diverse links naturally? Do you know what I mean? Not just shove them in.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to ask. Like, I see some sites and it's a link dump and it instantly turns me off. So how do you approach it? Do you do separate content pieces for each type of product, or do you try to merge them within one article, one video? What's the secret to making it feel, authentic and not just like you're chasing every single commission?
That's a fantastic point. Authenticity is absolutely paramount. I'd say it's a mix, honestly. For example, if you're reviewing a physical product, you might naturally mention a related piece of software that complements it. Say a new camera and then link to a great photo editing suite. Or, a travel guide might subtly incorporate links to a reliable VPN service for secure browsing whilst abroad. You create content that solves a problem or provides value, and the affiliate product is the natural solution. Think comparison articles, best-of lists, how-to guides where a product or service is integral. It's about relevance and context, truly. You're just helping them, aren't you, by offering helpful tools.
Okay, so context and relevance, I'm absolutely with you there. But then when you start diversifying, you're suddenly dealing with 10 different affiliate dashboards, 10 different payout schedules. It can get pretty overwhelming, right? Like, for someone who's maybe already feeling stretched thin, how do you manage that without just burning out or missing something important?
You've hit on a common pitfall, Emma. Shiny object syndrome, we call it, where you're just chasing every new program. The trick is to be strategic. Start small, perhaps pick 2 or 3 new programs that genuinely align with your audience and your existing content. Then, you need robust tracking. Utilize tools, spreadsheets if you must, to keep an eye on performance. Which links are converting, which aren't. Don't spread yourself too thin, that's absolutely vital. It's about quality over quantity here. You want to manage your bandwidth effectively. It's not about having 50 programs, it's about having 5 or 10 really good, profitable ones that you can nurture and focus on optimizing.
Consistency and monitoring is key, absolutely.
All right, so we've talked about the why, the what, and the how of managing diversity. Now, let's look ahead, shall we? Because affiliate marketing, it's not just a quick buck, is it? It's a business. So how do we future-proof this whole operation? What does long-term sustainability look like when you're thinking about diversified income streams?
Yeah, that's what I really want to know. It feels like the internet's always changing. New platforms pop up, algorithms shift. How do you build something that isn't just gonna, fall apart next year? Beyond just diversifying the products, what about, diversifying how you reach people or what you offer? Does that make sense?
Absolutely, it does, Emma. It's about building an audience, not just chasing commissions. Focus on owned platforms first and foremost, your email list, your website. These are assets you control. Relying solely on, say, social media, which can change its rules overnight, is another form of putting all your eggs in one basket. Secondly, foster relationships with affiliate managers. They can offer insights, early access, even higher commission rates sometimes. And finally, consider diversifying your traffic sources. Don't just rely on SEO. Explore paid ads, social media, guest posting. The more avenues you have driving traffic to your diverse offers, the more resilient your entire business becomes, you see. It's about creating a robust, multifaceted ecosystem, genuinely.
Okay, this has been so incredibly helpful, James. So for someone who's listening right now and they're thinking, right, I need to start diversifying my affiliate income streams, what's the very first, most practical step they should take tomorrow morning, just to kind of kick things off without getting, totally overwhelmed?
Right, brilliant. Simple, actionable steps, that's what we need. First point, audit your existing content. Look for places where you could naturally integrate a different type of affiliate product or service that you're not currently promoting. Second point, research new programs. Don't just pick one at random. Look for programs with good reputations, fair terms, and relevance to your audience. Maybe a SaaS product if you've been doing physical reviews. Third point, start small. Pick one new program, integrate it into one or two pieces of relevant content, track its performance for a month or two. See how it goes. Don't try to overhaul everything at once. It's a marathon, not a sprint, isn't it? Consistency and iteration. You just keep testing, really.
That's actually really digestible. I think a lot of people just need that clear, do this first kind of guidance. So audit, research strategically, then test small. I really like that. It feels totally achievable. Thanks, James. This has been super insightful.
My pleasure, Emma. Always a pleasure. And remember, keep those revenue streams flowing in from different directions, eh? It's just smart business.